Hi guys, and welcome to Finish It Friday, episode 104. So what I'm going to show you is just quick ways to do what I consider mostly one layer cards. Now, when I show you my examples, you realize that you could actually make these one layer cards and not have any layers. But we are going to have one brief layer. And this comes from our template again. This is template number 7 in the annual catalog on page 22. So this is the example they gave. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you different ways to play off of this with those. And I'm not going to use ribbon or linen thread. I decided that. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to my countertop and I'm going to emboss this with an embossing folder. So, let me show you the embossing folder I'm going to use. Layered Florals 3D, one of my favorite embossing folders of all times. So, and the thing is, and you're not going to see it, but I'm just going to line the card up inside that folder right on the edge. And then I'm going to run it through with my platform 1 or my base 1 and my 3D embossing plate 4. So all you're using on that is platform 1 and the platform 4 that you use with all 3Ds. And here is, put my folder back, here is our card. So beautiful. Look at that. So gorgeous. All right, so that's what we're doing on that. Now I'm hoping I inked. I should have probably, when it was free shipping day, I probably should have actually gone ahead and got the new style of the pad, but I didn't because I still have this and 2 re-inkers, so why not? So I re-inked this yesterday, so hopefully it's not as juicy. It has time to settle in. Using a blending brush, this one I have marked just for the white. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lightly go over the top of that. Just adding a little bit of a highlight. Now you could drag the pad across here too, but sometimes I get heavy-handed. So I just wanted to go ahead and do it like this. Let me really highlight that flower there. Do a little bit of a circular motion to highlight some of those. And just being a little bit careful. It's going to take time to dry. But let's go ahead and show you what that looks like now. See how, and you can see against the cardstock how that shows up with just a little bit of a white accent to it. Okay. And then what I'm going to do on here is, I love this set. This is Everyday Greetings. It's in, let's see. No, it's online exclusive. Duh. That's why I have the blue for online exclusive. Now, the set it kind of matches up with, but not quite. Also online exclusive is Greetings of the Season. Now this one actually has little fun dies to go with it to cut out the words. But I love this Everyday Greetings season. Everyday Greetings. It has so many fun things on there. So I am going to say on here, I'm going to say, let me get out to my big block. Where did I put my long block for words? I might have put it back in my drawer. Let me look here. I did. So what I'm going to put on this, and I'm going to put this on top of here so I can kind of see where it's going to get placed. And I think I'm going to write, and I did this, I stamped it so I could kind of see what's over here because it's kind of hard to read it backwards. So I'm going to say Congratulations on your anniversary. All right. So I'm going to go like this, but now I'm going to, because I know that that fits on the card well. Now I'm actually going to line it up. So I don't want it to go more, I don't want it to go over that 4 inches, of course. So let me line it up over here. Let me put it up on this line. It's a little easier to see. So there's that. So this is at the 1 mark, so I don't want to go past the 5 mark. So here's on your, make sure I have it the right way. And then here's anniversary. Now this is the same width as the card, so if it fits on here, it's going to be okay. I'm going to move it up just a little bit. Oops. Alright, that looks pretty straight. Oh my gosh, come on now. Oh, I'm going backwards. Da-da. Alright, here you go. Congratulations. I have to put this upside down. I was going to grab onto the place where I'm stamping. On your, there, here we go. That would have been funny. We would have had just blobs on there. Blobs of white ink. Alright, pick that up. Like I said, I hope I got this inked well. We'll see. Sometimes you just have to oh, I can see now that that on your is crooked. All right. At some point, and I did that with the free shipping that went on Wednesday. Sometimes you just have to break down. Oh, didn't have that very clean, I guess. And just break down and get new stamp pads. Not sure how this is going to look. Obviously, I didn't clean it up very well. But the good thing about this is I'll just put some white ink over that and it'll cover it out. All right, that's dark enough for now. So what I'm just going to do here, just to get rid of that green, is I'm just going to go ahead and re-ink it over that. And then that will go ahead and sink in and that green will go away. I could take a paper towel and sop it up too, but I can tell that I didn't get it as inked as I wanted to. So I'm just going to put more ink on it. You can press it in if you want to. I just go ahead, leave it on there. And then I just store it upside down. Usually you want it stored this way, and like with our new pads, because then it keeps ink at the top, but I want that ink to soak in a little bit. So I'll leave it over there like that. If I wanted to, I could take my Wow White. Let me see. I could take my Wow White and emboss that. And I think I should. I think I should because it's looking a little peaked because I had that green on there. Let me go ahead, take it out of here. This is the Wow White. I don't have my, didn't think I was going to emboss, so I don't have my embossing gun plugged in. Let me get some of those little, should have run the little embossing buddy over it, but again, I don't think that far ahead. Okay, let me grab my reverse tweezers. That embossing powder. Again, this is an online exclusive. I think it was in last year's September to December mini catalog. but it's now on the online exclusives. Oh, and look, I'm just not doing anything great this morning. I had a little bit of gold left in there. All right. So you know what you do with that? Since it's very low gold, you just kind of go like that. It'll sink somewhere. All right. Let me go. Excuse me. That's what I get for recording so early in the morning. All right, so let me go ahead and plug in my heat embossing, and I'm going to keep it away from the microphone a little bit. That way it's not as loud, and hopefully it's not drowning me out. Let's go ahead and watch that melt. See how it gets all bright like that? And like I said, if I had used my embossing buddy, you wouldn't be having all those little extra pieces. See how there's a lot of extra powder there. Of course, if you want to make it look like it was an on purpose, you could take, oh, do I even have my toothbrush in here? I don't. I was going to say, you could always take a toothbrush, put it into the ink, and flick it so it makes little marks on here. We're not going to do that because I just read my pad. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get good old basic rhinestones. Oh, we'll use this. I'm gonna go like that. That. I tell you, you can't go wrong with the basic rhinestones. Time to reorder. Look, I only have one partial pack left. All right, and let's go ahead and put that, since we're doing just what I consider a one layer look, I am going to go ahead and pop that up on dimensionals. Time to prep some more dimensionals with my little packing tape. Again, thank you, Robin Armbrecht, for bringing that to my attention. All right, so here we have our original card with that white embossed on it. And let's go right about there. And there you are. A elegant and pretty card, just using 2 layers. That's all it is. 2 layers, 2 pieces of cardstock. So much fun. All right, let's go ahead and show you some of the other examples I made. So on this one, I used, I don't know if that's layers of beauty or enduring beauty. I used the mass. Yes, I could show you. It's right. Oh, no, I can't show you. Yes, I can. They're right over here. I still haven't cleaned them off from yesterday, which is bad, bad, bad. So that looks like that's the enduring beauty decorative mass. And did that right on the card base. Took my 2x4, ripped the edges, and added a little bit of bling. Then on this one, I used the Stampin' Up! Masking paper. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, Stampin' Up! Masking paper. There's the order number. And what I did was I cut strips, laid them down. This is soft sea foam. So I laid it down as long stripes here. As you can see, I got a little bit of a paper tear there. And then went over with garden green. And then took smaller pieces. When I peeled that off, took smaller pieces and then went inside of there and masked off here and here. And then went in with the green again to make that stripe look background. Yeah. And then the 2x4 on here, I just took the heartfelt hexagon and I put it in a little ways just to make that little cutout. So I took that 2x4 piece and made it look like a real fancy cutout. Alright guys, that's all I have for you. Remember, if you want to, I know you want to, but no one has, you can upload your card onto our Facebook group. You search for Roxi's Watch It. That's all you have to put in and it'll pull up the group. And upload it there, just your example. And if you want your choice of one of these cards, or you can get a couple card bases and some designer series paper that's cut in a layer as a thank you, and go ahead and send me your name and mailing address to my Comcast address, which is not my main one, it's my stamping one. And I'll go ahead and I'll send you either your choice of one of these cards or cardstock, whichever you choose. Give me a thumbs up, guys. You know you want to. Share on your social media. Most of all, have a great day. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Bye for now.